Recently, the terrible Kroger commercial has surfaced and made its way around the internet, similar to the GrubHub ad. Also, just like the GrubHub ad, a Kroger iceberg has been created, which I will be going over today. The number in the corner will show how sure I am about the theory. Part 1. The tip. Lower than low. The song in the commercial is Low by Flo Rida. Live action segment. There was a random segment with live action footage at one point. Simplistic animation. The animation is extremely simplistic, with even less detail than the GrubHub ad. Kroger app. The app used in the commercial is actually a real app in real life. Dated song. The song used in the commercial is Low by Flo Rida. It was released in 2008, making it a little strange why they would decide to use an older song compared to a more modern song. Part 2. The surface. 2 ads. There are 2 real Kroger ads that use the same song and the same characters. The food isn't real. The food in the commercial is very low detail, and this could mean that it isn't even real. However, the characters are also low detail, so I'm not sure on this one. GrubHub Connection. Both this ad and the GrubHub ad have cringy characters dancing to a song, and both commercials show an app being used to purchase food. Bad employee. Only 2 employees are seen in the commercial. One is not doing their job very well, as he is dancing instead of working. The other one is seen helping a customer put groceries in her car. Sonic Adventure 2 reference. My best guess for this one is that the guy is bald, and so is Dr. Eggman from the game Sonic Adventure 2. Weird cars. The cars shown in the parking lot are shaped really weirdly. It is unknown if these shapes are more efficient in the universe where the ad takes place. Part 3. Below the surface. Prices are not that low. This one is confusing for a few reasons. The commercial never actually shows any prices, so I don't know where this theory may have come from. However, in real life, Kroger's organic groceries are more expensive than Aldi and Walmart. Heart pin. The pin on the employee's overalls is interesting, due to the fact that in real life, Kroger was sued for making their employees wear the heart meant to indicate support of LGBT. Second grade arts and craft project. The lack of quality in the commercial may mean that it was actually a second grade arts and crafts project. Further evidence to support this is the fact that the man's outfit is outrageous and only something that a child would draw. KrogerCoin. This sounds like some sort of fictional cryptocurrency that relates to Kroger. Perhaps it has to do with the money icon in the app shown in the commercial, but there is no actual evidence of its existence. Pineapple phone. The characters in the video have a phone with a pineapple logo on the back. This is probably Kroger's way of parodying iPhones, such as the Pear phone from iCarly or the iFruit phone from Grand Theft Auto. Actually, a Playmobil ad. The characters bear a striking resemblance to Playmobil toys, especially the kid, who has no white in his eyes. I'll get back to that later. Perhaps this is actually an ad for a Kroger and Playmobil playset. Part 4. Going deeper. TurboTax Plot. Perhaps TurboTax somehow is affiliated with this commercial, and they have a plot to ruin the taxation system of America by corrupting people's brains with this horrible commercial. Skater girl is kidnapped. At one point, a skater girl is seen looking around her and then slowly sneaking away from this woman, who may or may not be her mother, but actually a kidnapper due to the worried nature of Skater Girl. Dodo Meat. If this were true, that would mean that somehow the meat in the commercial is from an extinct animal that died around the end of the 17th century. There is no evidence to back this up, but due to the absurdity of this commercial, it's not out of the question. No one else in the store. There are no other customers shown in the store, despite the fact that it seems to be midday. It's very empty, meaning perhaps none of these people are shoppers and they knew that they were in a commercial as actors. Fuel points based on credit score. For a split second, we see this on the Kroger app in one scene. Somehow, he's able to get more fuel points, whatever those are. Maybe, in this weird commercial world, credit score somehow determines how much gas you can get. Part 5. Nearing the bottom. The kid can't see. The kid does not have any white part of his eye showing, only the dark part. Everybody else has both. This may mean that the kid has dysfunctional eyes, though he does appear to register the fact that both of his parents are dancing. Crocs Man Ate Someone. The man wearing Crocs is humongous, suggesting that he swallowed somebody whole and they are currently inside of him. How he is able to do that and dance is beyond me. Boris Yeltsin is still a live hint. Boris Yeltsin was somewhat overweight, as is Crocs Guy if we ignore the previous theory. Perhaps Boris Yeltsin's fat was somehow reconstituted into Crocs Guy. Alternatively, Boris Yeltsin could be controlling Crocs Guy as a kind of mech suit. Employee is an IRA member. This employee can be seen putting a bag in someone's trunk. In real life, the IRA plants bombs on people's cars, which could mean these groceries are actually disguised explosives. Actually a Playmobil ad. Again. This was on here twice. I have no idea why. Part 6. The Bottom. Used rats for motion capture. The erratic and jerky movements of the characters could be because they were animated by recording rats and using their motion to animate the characters, since rat motion wouldn't translate well into 3D animated humans. Animated skeleton. Maybe the reason the textures are so low quality or non-existent is because the animation team decided to animate the skeletons inside the characters, even though we would never see them. This would use up a ton of resources, meaning that maybe they couldn't use textures. The song isn't real. As I said earlier, the song is Low by Flo Rida. However, the song used in the ad is not the original version of the song, and is in fact edited. The original version of the song has more lyrics, which most people are aware of. Staircase behind shelf. In this scene, the bald man seems to pretend to go down some stairs behind the shelf. This theory probably suggests that there is actually a staircase there for some reason. If this is true, it probably leads to the dungeon where the unpaid interns who made this commercial live. Angry Birds. If you do a ton of messing with the audio, you'll actually uncover the fact that it is the Angry Birds theme edited so heavily that it sounds like Low by Flo Rida. I won't reveal how to do this so that the Kroger assassins don't come for me. Don't ask how I figured it out either. Simulated environment. The trees in the background look extremely basic and spherical, suggesting that they are not real and that the environment is a simulation. Part 7. The Void. Every Kroger ad is personalized. The exact same commercial can be found online, with one key difference. The supermarket is Gerb's, not Kroger. This leads me to the conclusion that every copy of the Kroger ad is indeed personalized. With enough digging, even more variations of the commercial with different names can be found, such as King Supers. This one video rotates through a ton of different supermarkets very quickly, perhaps displaying the parallel universes that each copy exists in. Dinosaur. This woman's legs are ridiculously disproportionate to the rest of her body, suggesting that she is not a human, but perhaps some other creature like a dinosaur. Escaped mental patient. Perhaps one of the characters in the video could be an escaped mental patient from a mental asylum. If I had to guess, it would be Crocs Guy, because nobody in their right mind dances in a supermarket. Salad is just leaves. The salad is very simplistic, having nothing but lettuce or leaves. It's possible that these leaves are from trees rather than being from lettuce. The sign says it is salad mix, meaning it could be mislabeled. I'm not sure why this one is so far down the iceberg. Parasitic being. This could be referring to the fact that the man began dancing, and everyone began dancing after him, suggesting that he planted the idea to dance in their head like a parasite and is controlling them. Everybody is deaf. The characters in the video all have flat, detailless ears. Ears need to be a specific shape in order for them to work, and there are not even holes in their ears, meaning these characters are probably deaf.